Hey, Aaron.
Hey Craig.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Corona.
Corona who?
Yeah, exactly.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Because it's
Pump time.
isolation style review with Review Bros. Aaron and myself have devised a plan to continue to do these reviews for you guys, and we're going to film a segment each and mash it all together. So hopefully it doesn't look as terrible as it might sound like it's going to be. So thanks guys for checking in. And today we have the STIM FREE PRE by Nutrabio. And now I know this company has a lot of hype, so we do have high hopes for this product. So we're going to get into the usual, the taste, price, effects. What you can do for us is be legends, and please do subscribe to the channel, like the video, and let us know your thoughts on this product down in the comments section.
And that moves us into the taste and the mixability of this. Now we've managed to get a couple of tubs of the bad boy. It comes in dragon fruit candy, and I believe the other flavour we got is the watermelon. From the top of my head, I will confer that with Craig, but this is dragon fruit candy that I'm going on. Obviously I'm the one going to be doing the taste segment this time. I literally have just shook it up. Not used to this, doing it on my own malarkey. So, mixability, actually very, very, very good. Not bad at all, actually. Doesn't taste like a very strong drink, but pleasant. Mixed fine, no chalkiness, no dryness that may come alongside a non-STIM pre-workout. I'm happy to land on an 8 out of 10. No complaints here really. Could be a bit more exciting, but 8 out of 10, it does the job.
So let's dive into this price segment then, shall we? So US guys, you go to nutrabio.com where you'll find this lovely product for $39.99 US dollars, which actually works out as $1.99 per serving, 20 serving tub. Okay, UK guys, for the sake of comparison, the tub will set you back £32.11 or £1.60 a go. That actually comes to a 5 out of 10 on our price scale, taking into consideration those things. So right in the middle, but what we would say, although it's a 5 out of 10 on the price scale, it is probably more expensive than what you would typically pay for a pre-workout or a pump formula. However, there is a stacked label on this bad boy, so you could easily argue it justify it, but stay tuned for that effects section and that will become very apparent. So 5 out of 10. It's label time, and they've actually had to put the label sideways on this tub because it's so stacked. So we've got a bunch of B vitamins coming up front, calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, sodium, potassium, all helping with contractions and hydration, things of that nature. It's a 28 gram scoop, but the first section we'll be looking at is power, strength and endurance complex. First up is L-leucine at 3.5 grams.
L-leucine is an amino acid, an essential one at that, that helps with protein synthesis as well as protecting muscle cell and stabilising blood sugar levels and a whole bunch of other things. So it's a good ingredient to have. You know, it's obviously an amino acid at the end of the day.
Yeah, does it belong in a pre? Who knows? Then we move into carnosine beta-alanine at 3.2 grams.
Which is the patented trademarked version of beta-alanine. It's responsible for giving that itchy, tingly, almost like allergic reaction sort of feeling. Lets you know when the pre-workout is kicking in. We love it, and we love to see it in a stimulant-free because it kind of gives you that sort of feeling of taking a stimulant product. So good stuff.
Indeed, and carnosine is that patented, potent version of it. Then we move into another trademarked ingredient, Pharma Pure, which is creatine monohydrate, 3 grams.
Yeah, it's a pure version of creatine monohydrate. So 3 grams of it is the lower end of the daily dosing, responsible for power output, strength output, just a whole bunch of things as well as pumps.
Nice. Then into betaine anhydrous at 2.5 grams.
Betaine anhydrous is the jack of all trades ingredient, responsible for muscle endurance, strength output, power in general, pumps, whole bunch of things really. It's really good, and that is a clinical dose, good stuff.
Love it. Then into malic acid on its own, 1.5 grams.
Which helps with endurance as well as energy output. It's a nice little touch there. We don't often see it on its own. Obviously you'll normally see it with citrulline.
Yeah, indeed you will. And then we move into creatine magna power at 500 milligrams.
Nice to see it. That's an ultra potent trademarked version. It's going to top up the previous version of creatine nicely. So you're going to get a decent dose of creatine overall in this combination.
Nice, looking at a lot of endurance in this product then. Then we move into the nitric oxide pump matrix. First up, L-citrulline pure, 6 grams.
Nice amount, guys. Pure L-citrulline is responsible for building nitric oxide levels up in the bloodstream, thus delivering some nasty pumps and being able to get the vasodilation going. Good stuff.
Nice. Then into agmatine sulfate at 1 gram.
Good dose, guys, boosting nitric oxide levels in the bloodstream itself, in the muscle. So it's going to help with nutrient delivery also, as well as insulin sensitivity. It's a good ingredient. It's going to work nicely with that L-citrulline.
Nice. Then nitrosogene, which is inositol stabilised arginine silicate, 750 milligrams.
Yeah, good stuff. More pumps, guys. A good dose straight there. And this one does stabilise a bit longer in the bloodstream than normal arginine through bonding with the silicate. So, yeah, good stuff.
Nice. Just widening those veins more. Then into focus and drive complex, we've got L-tyrosine at 1.5 grams.
Nice amino acid, one of our all-time favourites. 1.5 grams is a good dose, guys. It's going to help you get in the zone for the training.
Lovely. Then choline bitartrate as Vita choline, trademarked ingredient, 500 milligrams.
Yeah, nice dose, guys. I mean, normally we see 600 to 1,000, but it's still going to work nicely with the L-tyrosine there to give some more focus and brain boosting function.
Nice. Then wrapping this up, we got this segment anyways, huperzine A at 100 micrograms.
Dubbed the learning chemical. Now that's obviously responsible for building synapse or connections within the brain directly. So good stuff. Nice ingredient.
Nice. Then into the last blend on here is the electrolyte and hydration optimizer taurine, 2 grams.
Very good dose, guys. That's going to help with hydration, and therefore it will also help with the pumps.
Nice. Then into calcium potassium phosphate citrate at Calci-K, trademark ingredient, 525 milligrams, and sodium phosphate, 189 milligrams.
Really good ingredients, guys, to get in the end there. Obviously, they are electrolytes. They're going to help with contraction of muscle cell, being able to endure the training sessions that you're going to put your body through. A whole bunch of other things that obviously help with pumps alongside that. It's a good little stack there.
Nice, and that does wrap the label up. 2 things we've noticed straight away is no digestion aid and, interestingly, no glycerol. So let's see if that holds it back or not.
Let's do it. And guys, that's going to move into the effects of the product, the most important part of this, and honestly every other review. So I have conferred with Craig on his training with using this product, and by pure luck, again, I can confirm we had the same results. So beta-alanine, that's what we always tend to start off with any product, if it's in there or not. And obviously it is in this product at that clinical dose. So yes, you do get the beta-alanine tingles to a relatively reasonable degree. Bearing in mind this is a 26 gram scoop, there is a lot of other bits and pieces to digest as well, so that normally takes away from the beta alanine feels, but it didn't really take away. You still felt them, so that was good. Then moving into the pumps. Pumps were very, very good. There's no arguing of that. Obviously everything in this label is clinically dosed. What myself and Craig have said is, you know, we have had pump products that have done slightly better than this one. Not by a lot, but slightly, because of the lack perhaps of glycerol or a digestion aid, potentially. So pumps, we sort of said around a 9 out of 10 on pumps. And then the focus side of things, which is a nice addition to this product, which is what makes it perfect if you're coming away from stimulants, because they help keep the brain obviously, you know, engaged in the training. And it did that to a degree. You know, we both felt focused on our own individual sessions, we've said. You know, we've drove from exercise to exercise and felt almost energized. Obviously there is no stimulants in here, but in firing up the brain, you know, it does make you, it gives you that sort of sense of urgency, should I say, almost. So we've put everything together. Now obviously we're not scoring on energy, which is another feature of pre-workouts, but it's not aiming to do that, so we're not scoring it down on that factor. So what we have decided to give this product, honestly, out of 10 would be a solid 9 out of 10. It is a very, very good product, very well dosed in all areas, and it is a hefty scoop, so you cannot really argue with that. Like I mentioned before in that pump section, what we'd like to see is just one more pump ingredient, perhaps glycerol, for example, and perhaps a digestive aid. But yeah, like I mentioned, guys, all areas hit very well other than energy, as explained. 9 out of 10, good stuff.
To wrap up the scores on the doors, starting in the order of the review, as we always do, the taste segment, we landed on an 8 out of 10. Aaron gave his opinion on that, and I do agree with him. It didn't taste bad at all. We actually had the dragon fruit candy flavour, which we'd have preferred, luckily, over the watermelon, so that worked out well for us. So taste is not an issue with this product. That moves us into price, which we gave a 5 out of 10, so bang in the middle on our price scale. However, more expensive than your typical pre-workout / pump formula. So do you pay for what you get? Yes, because the effects section we gave a 9 out of 10, only bringing it down on the fact that we would have liked to see perhaps glycerol and a digestion aid, you know, nitpicking at this point, but a very solid product, delivers in focused pumps. We love the beta-alanine feeling, up there with the best of them. You know, there's just no denying that, guys. So do give it a look, gets the Review Bro stamp of approval, and that gives us a total score of 22 out of 30. So actually really not too bad overall, but it's winning in the most important segment, which is obviously those effects. So yeah, we do love this product, check it out, and that does wrap up the review. And lastly, we'd just like to say a massive thanks to Nutrabio for getting this product sent out. We've also got their STIM pre-workouts to review and their proteins, so stay tuned for that. So please do make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of those upcoming reviews. Like I said before, let us know your thoughts on this product. What else do you want to see us review? All the good stuff. And as always, stay pumped and isolated.